morning, everybody. Greetings, screeners and meaners. Another edition to Check It If Collected. Go and get this thing moving. Today, we're going to be checking out the man himself, Megatron, from the last night, Transform 5, and it is Leader Class. And this is a knockoff version, but it is a gorgeous knockoff version. And this is the underbelly of him, just if you guys can see that. Actually, I can't even get him in screen frame, so you know, the size scale, and it says he's an oversized scale. So I mean, maybe you guys can check that out. He can't even fit on my little spinning platform there. And this thing is great. I mean, even down to the paint. See the Cybertron symbols. I must say this is a nice, super cool mold. You can see right there's the whole engine compartments there, and these are some ducts or thrusters, what have you, whatnot. It's the back. I guess these are intakes. I'm sorry, and these will be the thrusters here. But they really did a bang up job with this Megatron. So I mean, that's cool. Alright, put it down. There is his sword. And now there's two versions if you're gonna buy a knockoff. The first version, or the one I bought, the one I purchased, it's around 25 bucks or whatever, with shipping is like 40 something or whatever. And this is silver version. And what it means by silver version is that this is silver. Then there's a red version where this is all translucent. So I like this grungy look more. I just think it fits Megatron more than to have pretty much the whole translucent red. So that is working with me. So, and I love this sword. It's pretty cool. It's like a super axe slash, I don't know, spear tossing sword thing. So I think they did it with this Megatron. I really love this recent Megatron. It wasn't too happy about the movie, but the Megatron was a winner for me. All right, so put the sword in the back, and you can have that more than one way. You can have it back there. I know the screen, I'm just messing this up. You can have it in front here. I personally like it the other way, just because here it just seems like it's just, I guess you could, if he's spinning around getting ready to chop on somebody or diving. So I'm gonna cut it up, but anyways. All right, size by size comparison, just to put this down for a second, and it's gonna be kind of hard to see. I'm not gonna be able to move the camera, and it's not my regular tripod that I use, so I'm going to have to put it on the angle there. There you have that, and then you have Voyager size Bumblebee. So to me, I think that fits Voyager size Bumblebee. This is so chug, hard hat, hard helmet. He's a remold, a repaint of Onslaught of this version, and I don't remember what year it was exactly. I'm not exactly sure, but it was in the 2000 was a chug. So to me, I think that fits on the scale. That works, and he's an ultra class. So all right, I'm interested to see how big they are in size. And we're gonna pause a couple of deluxe in here. This is high octane Bumblebee. That does not work whatsoever. Maybe it kind of, I guess it could for the cockpit, but it's no. I'm not a big fan of the whole deluxe series anyway. So, and we're gonna toss in a double whammy here, Drift, and actually switch that around. And then this is oversized deluxe size Drift, which is a Voyager size. And you can see the side by side comparison. So this, I think, fits better. It just does. That's just me. You know, get them out the way. Human scale size comparison. So what we're gonna do is put in Assassin's Creed Indio here. And I think that fits for a leader class. Voyager class doesn't fit, but I think that fits. Zoom in here for a second. I think that fits. So back up. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. Okay, screeners and meaners, let's go and get this thing transformed. Okay, screeners and meaners, here he is, the last night oversized Megatron knockoff. This thing is great. Man, listen, yo, they broke the mold on this one. Oh my goodness, I don't even know if I can do the pros and cons fairly on this one. Look at this thing, the blaster, everything, he just fits so well. And I'm not trying to knock the original Megatron. I'm really not, but this thing is awesome. Seriously, man, the detail on it is really cool. You got some bleed chips here and there and stuff, but I mean, seriously, they just really did their thing with this. And I mean, this thing, he just looks so vicious. Seriously, I mean, he's really dangerous. I mean, it's just savagery. I'm sorry, screens. I don't think I've been this, super stoked about a figure in so long. And I'm not trying to knock the rest of the out of box or anything else, but this Megatron is super cool. I mean, he just really is. Man. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this review. All right, first up, you're going to sit up there and see, or notice, I've noticed first, is this arm blaster. And it turns up, turns down. You do get some arm bend there, and then you hear some super tight ratchets. And then you have this bend in the hand itself. The arm does the same thing, just doesn't have the arm blaster. So that is working well with that. Arm goes all the way around, and it's very tight. And also, I'm going to give big ups to them because this here comes all the way out, and you can have his arm all the way up. They've been lacking and slacking on that lately. If you see my other reviews, you know what I'm talking about. Come to the side there, you see his chest plate, and I'm sorry I have him on an angle just because he's so big, and just a massive size figure. So I mean, just really cool and stuff. I'm really digging these oversized. I got to give big ups to that and stuff. And I must say, this is an excellent mold for a knockoff, or allegedly knockoff, I should say. Anyways, all right, his head does turn all the way around. All right, goes up and down just a little bit because Megatron doesn't need it. This face plate does not move as far as what I know. Maybe I can do something in stop motion, but in the movie, all this like comes down and collapse. He does not have any light piping as far as what I see. Looks like if he did have some, they did cover it up, which that can be that. But you come around here to the side here and show his legs. And if you can see his side skirt for his shield, waist shield comes up, and then you do get this nice bend of the knee, and also just he can just come up there and then go backwards and forward. All right, and his feet goes to the side here, which I think is a nice touch because you can get some really cool poses from there. And then it does come back where he can hyperextend his leg just a little bit, but I don't probably have to worry about it much as Megatron. He'll beat down whoever he wants. The leg does the same thing. All right, hyperextend, sideways bend for the foot, even though it's not doing it. It goes down there, and that's it. And you probably get some more with this, but then the wing will probably get in the way. Get some more bend, but the wing will get in the way. And it's cool the way it is. So I like how they have it and stuff. And thank goodness there's no lingering spurs. I just like the way they actually look like they took their time to make the foot right instead of having this big hoof just to help them stand. So I big kudos to the engineering department on that. And these are metal, by the way. So he does have metal parts. I don't think the Voyager will have that. This is a knockoff version. So knockoff versions tend to have some metal with them. So yeah, so let's see. Bring them back here to the back. And this is backpack. Again, I know I've stated that I know they showed the blaster, if I'm not mistaken, this on the arm. I could be wrong. I probably saw it wrong. I'm not exactly sure. That's whatever on that, but whatever. All right, skirts come out to the side. These will come out. So these come out like little blasters, if you will. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I think it's a huge touch. I'm not trying to knock the original Megatron. It's just this one is so super cool. Really is. Really is. All right. You do not get any twist inside of the waist. It just doesn't. But it does have enough where he can actually bend. And with that being said, he can bend to get some super poses or ride some moves where he can actually get down that low. So that works for me on the Megatron. All right, now with the addition of actually taking the arm out on the side, you can make his arm get some really good, so tight, really good arm pull out poses here, if you will. Okay, all right, there we go, where he can just, you guys can see that, swing his arm out, get super high extended. Also, I almost forgot, the shoulder pads are, I guess you could say, not the same. They're like really, they have the staggering thing to them. Let's see, you guys can see that. You see the difference in shoulder pads? Almost forgot about that, sorry about that. But here, let me show you. Bring the blasters back up there. And I think they just, I can not tell you enough how awesome I think this figure is as soon as I get him and stuff. All right, now, there. You can see on the side there, let me turn him around, how far his arm can come out. Not a lot of figures will be able to do that, but this particular one can, and I must say, that is great. That is awesome. Good job, Megatron. Good job, engineering department. All right, get you down out of the way and stuff because I'm burning up y'all time. So sorry. Put them down to the side, you know, and then we will sit up there and see what the deal is. All right, get you to the right there, Megatron. Yeah, there. Are you up there enough? No, you still take up too much of the screen. Let's get rid of that void there. All right, there's Megatron. Have you have RID Bumblebee, Voyager size. Don't have the deluxe version, where that's the oversized deluxe version, but I don't have the what's called. That's a knockoff as well too, in case you guys wondering. And that's it and stuff. But just because the size of Megatron, jeez. Anyways, move him out the way here, and we're going to bring in Optimus Prime Voyager class, the last night. I know Prime. I know. I'm sorry. And he is, my goodness. Gonna move you out the way. Alright. Going to bring in Onslaught. Chug Onslaught. Old school. I gave him this little sword. And he's an ultra class. Not very ultra, is he? Alright. Get you out the way here. We're gonna bring in Zombie Voyager Motormaster. Wow, that's Voyager size. Alright, I'm going to get you out the way. And let's see, do I have anybody else? Yes. We're going to bring in Power Master Optimus Prime. And this is the leader class. So you guys can get an idea of that size comparison and what they was thinking about. That is, I fear. I don't have Optimus Prime leader class the last night yet. I hope there's an oversized version of him, but looking at his Megatron, I don't know if there will be, but it is what it is on that. All right. Okay, screeners, I think that's pretty much about it. So, without further ado, you know you have more to view, so let's see what this Megatron leader class the last night can do. Okay, screeners and meaners, hope you guys enjoyed that stop motion there. I know I can have a little bit of dimming light. I actually play with the light a little bit because this is Megatron. I did this because of the movie. The movie had that little light sheer where his teeth still was in the darkness. I wish I would have saw more of him instead of some few scenes. If you have seen the movie and everything, it's not a spoiler alert. Just coming out there making an honest opinion. That's pretty much about it. But, well, hey, listen, it's whatever. Oh, sorry, people, screeners, did not get into pros and cons. Forgot about that. Straight up, this thing is absolutely flawless. Can't say anything bad about it. Sorry, I just can't. That's just what it is. So, guys, hope you enjoyed that stop motion there. Do what you do as long as you do it well. JR Network, and I'm out. Later.